I couldn't wait to give you an update on our Texas garden. So it's May Day, and I have beautiful white blossoms. This happens every year, the last week in April, the first week in May, and when the sun comes out, you can see lots of butterflies. So I got an early start on planting my vegetables, and I have beautiful yellow blossoms from my Peter Pan squash. I mixed in some eggplant that I planted from seed. I might have to move it because it might get too crowded. So I'm experimenting with the Black Beauty eggplant, and I have it planted several places in our Texas garden. Here's another example of a large stem of a Black Beauty eggplant that I planted from seed. And I know it does need a lot of space, and it also likes to have water that is evenly distributed. It doesn't like to go without water for too long. I have some beans mixed in that's climbing up the eggplant, and I'm getting large, beautiful, I believe they're pole beans, and they are just delicious when you pick them. I have some more growing over here. Since I got an early start on my vegetables, I get to come out here and harvest some green beans. Okay, I have my beautiful petunia hanging basket. I have a zucchini plant growing, and it's getting little baby zucchinis. I've got some pepper plants in the back. I purchased this pot at Walmart for only $17, and it's so huge that it holds a lot of plants. So I'm kind of happy with that. If it gets too crowded, I'll have to maybe transplant some of them. But these are pretty happy because they're growing blossoms, and it's going to get some peppers. There's my tomato that's growing, along with the kale that I come out here and pick for my salad. I've got some more green beans growing because I'm trying to have more vegetables to pick. There's like blossoms, and soon it's going to get more green beans. And then right here, you can see peppers are growing. I believe those are mammoth peppers. Some people call them nacho peppers because they're good for nachos. I have an Itchiban eggplant growing back here. That really was great for me last summer. So I planted some more because it produced all summer long. I have some radishes along with another Black Beauty eggplant that's growing in a fabric bag. I've got the marigolds that keep away the insects. The kale over there is going about ready to flower, but it still gives me delicious leaves for my salad. Here's another view of the beautiful blossoms, and you can just smell the blossoms. Oh, it smells like honeysuckle. And I'm kind of lucky because there's a cardinal that I saw flying over there. And if you have bird seed for the birds, they are attracted to your backyard, and it's like a surprise every time you see a new bird. Then I've got my hummingbird feeders over there. And I've been seeing hummingbirds come. Okay, I like container gardening just because I can find beauty different places in my backyard. Here is, I believe, a black beauty eggplant, and it's growing little tiny baby eggplant right there. There's a jalapeno pepper plant, and I've got strawberries. So excited to see my strawberries growing. Just right there in a little container. You could do this on your patio. I've been enjoying the snow peas for a month. I just come out here and pick them, and they give me more snow peas. And they're so delicious, and they're so sweet. And I mixed in my huge giant black beauty eggplant that I planted from seed. And like I said, it's my first time to grow eggplant black beauty style. So hopefully it's going to give me wonderful fruit, just like the Itchiban eggplant did. And it's so inexpensive because when you do it by seed, it just grows, and I know it needs a lot of space, and I might have it a little too crowded. But if I feel like I need to move some, I can do that. Here's my jalapeno pepper plant, having white blossoms and little peppers growing. My cilantro has flowers on it. So I probably need to cut those so that it produces more. Here are beautiful, more squash blossoms. That goes with my Peter Pan plant. I'm growing some more beans back there and collard greens. There is a giant tomato growing. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful that is. I think that's what you call a beef eater tomato. Here's my beautiful Chinese cabbage. I've got some more snow peas mixed in. I see some more snow peas here. They don't need a real deep root system, so you can place them with the other things and they're doing just fine. Here's the Itchiban eggplant, marjoram, green onions. My tomatoes are getting huge. I planted more tomatoes this year, and because I got an early start, they're producing lots of tomatoes. It's not hot yet, so I've got collard greens. Here's a banana pepper that I put in a container. It's got flowers, little baby banana peppers growing. There's another eggplant. I didn't have trouble with them producing. Long stems, sturdy. This is my oak barrel container, and I put a variety of things in my oak barrel container. We're going to have a competition between the black beauty eggplant and the Itchiban eggplant and see which one produces more. I've got basil, peppers, my beautiful lettuce I can come out here and pick for my salads. I've got cilantro growing tall. And some more tomatoes. Look at that nice, beautiful tomato growing. I have more cilantro. Here's my tomatillo plant. It needs 2 tomatillo plants to produce. And so I've got a lot of flowers and little baby tomatillos growing. I've never grown those before, so I've never actually even eaten one. So I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to taste like. There is another eggplant growing with a very large leaf. It's looking very healthy with the basil mixed in. Here's more delicious tomatoes. Here's my poblano pepper. just really happy hanging on the stem. There's some more peppermint plants and sage. So it's a glorious May Day in my Texas garden, and I'm so excited of the progress that's happening, and it smells so good back here because of the beautiful blossoms, and they're dropping in my pool and floating and making different designs. Nature is glorious. Happy spring!